Semantic pressure describes what happens when too much meaning is forced into too little interpretive space. It is not about emotion alone, and not simply about how much attention something gets. It is about density. When narratives, symbols, events, or concepts accumulate inside a limited space of attention and cultural tolerance, they begin to press against one another. As this pressure rises, meaning becomes less stable. Interpretive structures start to compress, bend, and reorganize. In simple form, P equals E over V, where P equals semantic pressure, E equals semantic energy, V equals semantic volume. This means semantic pressure increases when semantic energy rises inside a limited semantic environment. Semantic volume. Semantic volume is shaped by two limits. V equals A underscore space times C underscore space, where A underscore space equals available attention capacity, C underscore space equals cultural semantic space. Attention capacity. Attention is finite. Only a limited number of events, narratives, or semantic objects can be actively held at once. When attention becomes saturated, pressure rises. Cultural semantic space. Not every environment can hold the same amount of interpretive complexity. Cultural semantic space refers to how much difference, contradiction, ambiguity, or symbolic density a system can tolerate before it begins to reject, simplify, or distort what enters it. The smaller this space is, the faster pressure builds. Structural consequence. When semantic pressure becomes high enough, systems do not simply become louder, they become unstable. At high pressure, meaning may compress into simplified forms, split into competing interpretations, bend around dominant structures, trigger rapid reorganization, cross a threshold into a new semantic state. Semantic pressure, therefore, helps describe when a semantic field is no longer in equilibrium and why interpretation begins to change under density rather than intention alone. Naming declaration. The semantic pressure concept originates within the meta-writing ecology as a structural description of how meaning behaves inside bounded interpretive environments. It is not derived from psychological stress models, media engagement metrics, or opinion analysis. It describes the compression produced when semantic energy concentrates within limited interpretive space. Within this framework, attention capacity and cultural semantic space together define the effective volume in which meaning can circulate. Semantic pressure names the condition in which that volume becomes dense enough for interpretation to destabilize, reorganize, or shift into a different structural state.